Good morning, everyone. Welcome to JU-Ice channel. And oh my God, look who is back. Mr. Fog is back. Look at it, people. This is what Orlando looks like this morning. You cannot see anything, nothing at all. I won't be going anywhere because I am not getting lost out there in it. Plus, you don't know who or what might grab you. You see all the cars are here parked up in the lot. I guess they're thinking the same way as I am. So, to those of you that lives in Orlando, I suggest you guys stay indoors. Do not take your vehicles out because you cannot see nothing at all. Look at it. Oh my God. I don't know what or why Mr. Fog is here. We haven't seen Mr. Fog in a while. But, I just woke up. Well, someone is leaving. I hope they be safe. I just woke up and I'm like, what the heck? It's gonna rain. And now when I came out, I'm here standing on the balcony. It's not cold. It's just a little nippy, but it's bearable. But to those who wants to go anywhere, I suggest you stay your butts home until this thing clears up. If it clears up. Hopefully it will, but no time soon. Jesus, what is going on? Oh my God. Help us, dear Lord. Help us, dear Lord. Is this a sign? Is this a sign? Maybe. Maybe not. But what can I say? God is in control. No need to panic, folks. Just be safe and stay indoors for right now. Yep, this is what it looks like in Orlando, folks. This is what it looks like. The whole place is gray. Not white, but gray. The sky, everything. I just saw some lights over there by that's the Pepsi Cola building. So maybe someone came to work. Only one set of lights. It looks so spooky though. Oh my goodness, this looks like something from a movie. Oh wow. What a sight to see. So for real, I suggest nobody stays. I suggest everybody stays indoors. Stay indoors until this thing clears up. Wow. We didn't get no emergency warning or nothing like that. But if I was in charge, I would be putting out an emergency warning to everyone here in Orlando to just stand down until this thing clears up for real. Don't take no vehicles out because it's not safe. Look, this is not safe. You can't see nothing at all. Yep, there's another car pulling up at the Pepsi Cola building, so I guess people are going to work. I don't know how they did it, but by the grace of God, they seeing where they were going. I don't know. Wow. And there go another truck leaving. I guess this is what it's going to look like for the whole day. I hope not. I hope it clear up. Hopefully it will. I'm not going to worry. You have to think positive, you know? You just have to think positive. Well, this lady right here, she just came home. So I guess wherever she went, she made it back safely. She has her laundry bag, so I guess she went to the laundry. Yep. And here goes spider web. You know, we get spiders up here too on this balcony. So how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. Here go another vehicle right here by the, this is by the school. They should close school today too. You know, they should close the schools. Don't have your kids coming out here in this kind of weather. Can't see anything. Who knows? Maybe they'll send them back home, or maybe they'll call the families and tell them not to bring their kids into school. You know, they would love that. Tomorrow is Friday. So, wow, look at this. Well, I'm grateful for waking up this morning. Thank you, Jesus, for waking me up this morning. I hope and pray you all are saying the same thing. And no matter how much fog we have, it's still going to be a beautiful day. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day. I believe it. It'll clear up. Hopefully by noon it'll clear up. But I don't know. I'll just be staying inside. Yeah. Chilling with the tube, you know. This gentleman right here, he's going to his vehicle. Yep. I hope he get wherever he's going safely. It's still early. Look at the time. It's almost 8 o'clock. But I'm telling you, if it was me, I wouldn't be going nowhere. I wouldn't be getting into no kind of vehicle going anywhere this morning. Yeah, the cars are moving along. I just see some of them driving by over there. I don't know if you can see them. They're moving along more and more. Yeah, they're moving pretty fast. Pretty good. So hopefully they'll reach their destination safely. And the birds are out flying. This is their kind of weather. You know, when it rains and when outside looks all cloudy and stuff like that. You know, the birds are always out flying around, stuff like that. Those of you that's in the cold, stay warm. You know, eat and drink something warm. All the homeless, wherever you are, be safe, stay warm. I don't know where the homeless hang out down here in Orlando. I don't know, because with this fog, I don't know where they are. I barely see any around here. We don't really see them, you know, ever since they stopped them from, you know, being out in the woods and stuff like that. I didn't even see, I saw like maybe one or two when I went downtown Orlando because, they used to hang out over there by the bus terminal, but I haven't seen any, maybe one or two, maybe they started going into the shelter. They got wise and since they don't have a choice because, Governor DeSantis don't want none of them on the street. So I don't know. Maybe they found places to go. Hopefully that'll be good. But as I said, the weather's not bad here. It's good. Yesterday was really hot. Yesterday was like, I think it was in the 70s. Sometimes it felt like it was in the 80s, but it fluctuated. And then we had a wind, but it was good. It was really good. We had a good turnout yesterday too at the pantry, you know. And there was a lot of food, and we got all the food out this time. We got all the food out. We ain't had no stragglers coming by. We didn't have to stay past 1:30. We got out of there at 1:10. We cleaned up and everything. Everything went real smooth yesterday. It was even smoother than a lot of Wednesdays because usually it'd be a lot left over and a lot of people still be coming and stuff like that. And this is the Wednesday, the last Wednesday before Christmas. So people came out and got their goodies and stuff, their food stuff. Yeah. And, a lot of people is leaving, going out of town for Christmas to visit their families and friends and stuff like that. So, be safe out there, people. And for those of you that's leaving out today, be safe also, especially here in Orlando, the ones that's leaving out early this morning to go to the airport or wherever. Be safe driving to your destination. Yeah. Yeah, you can see it's clearing up a little bit. A little bit is clearing up because now you can see the Pepsi Cola building really good. You can see it better than before. And the vehicles are rolling in, people rolling into work. Yeah. Yeah. It's good, it's good. So it'll probably be gone before 12 o'clock. I don't know. 12 noon. But it's clearing up. Maybe later the sun will come out. I don't know. I didn't look at the temperature. I just saw a school bus. So the kids are still going to school. Drive safely, everyone. I just love this lake right here with the waterfalls. It's beautiful. I love this. And no, I haven't seen any alligators or nothing floating around in there or crawling out. So I guess there's none in there. I said in a prior video, that I was told there weren't any, but you know, these creatures, they find ways of getting into these lakes because these lakes are man-made, but they have an opening. They have something built on the side. It's some kind of opening, so they can travel and go through to the lakes and stuff like that. That's what I was told. I see the opening, but I didn't know all of that. But I asked questions, so yep, you see it's clearing up even more now. You can even see more of the Pensacola building. see, yep, you can see a little bit of the sky, so it's clearing up, it's moving out. Mr. Fog is leaving us. Thank you for not taking nobody with you. Because, you know, the movie on TV, you know, I don't know if y'all ever watched that movie, but, you know, the lady said, there's something in the fog. There's something in the fog. And believe it or not, it was creatures, ugly looking monsters. And if you went outside, these things grab you and you never came back. But, you know, that was a myth. But you never know, though, you know. My eyes are running. Oh my God, it's running. Woo. Yeah, I came home yesterday and I washed my hair. I took a long shower. I washed my hair because, you know, whenever I wash my hair, I take forever in the shower. And, you know, I put all my treatment and stuff in it, my curl cream. And I twist it, you know. It's dry now, but I'm going to leave it like this all day. Yep. I love when I wash my hair. It makes me feel so good. I feel brand new when I wash my hair. So I don't see how people walk around for weeks and they don't wash their hair. Some people don't wash their hair at all. I don't know how people do that. Mine be itching just for a week. After a week, mine start itching. And I don't want nothing growing in my hair. You know what I'm saying? No kind of bugs or whatever that grows in your hair. I don't want none of that stuff in my hair, you know. But sometimes the way it itch, I be feeling like there's some kind of little creatures in there, you know? Oh my God. But I try not to scratch it so hard so it start to bleed, you know. But people, you gotta wash your hair. You gotta bathe, period. You have to clean your body. If you don't, like I said, we came from dust. Our bodies, we have all sorts of little creatures on our bodies, inside and outside. Some are good for us, and some they can cause havoc on us or in us. And that's why you need to clean your bodies, bathe, wash with soap and water. It doesn't matter what kind of soap, just scrub your bodies, wash your underarms, wash your personal areas. Don't just go in the water and splash it on you and get out. That is not called cleaning the body. Some people, they don't like to take showers. I don't know why. They just don't like to take showers. Why would you want to go around smelling all stinky, stinky, stinky? And you have to change your clothes also. You cannot wear the same clothes day after day. It smells. Your perspiration gets into it, the body odor, and it smells. You have to clean your body, your personal areas especially. Lots of people don't like to clean their mouth. I don't know why. That's filthy. That's the dirtiest part of your body. I read that. I was told that by professionals, the dentist. And you need to clean your mouth. You have to brush your teeth. You have to brush your tongue. You have to gargle. Even if you don't have mouthwash like Listerine and, you know, Scope and all that kind of stuff, use good old salt. Add the salt to some water and stir it up and gargle, gargle. Pour it in your mouth and go like that. It makes that noise. I don't have anything in my mouth right now. And then spit it out. Don't swallow it. Spit it out. Do the same thing with the mouthwash. If you so cheap that you don't want to buy mouthwash or you don't have money to buy mouthwash, you can also use peroxide. Add some water to it and put it in your mouth and gargle. I love doing the peroxide. I have regular mouthwash, but I love using the peroxide because your mouth, to me, stays cleaner all day. The peroxide, it kills bacteria. It kills all that bacteria in your mouth. Even if you have a cut or something and you put some peroxide on it, it kills whatever. It keeps away infection. It prevents infection. And it kills bacteria. Peroxide is a good mouthwash. It's good, period. You can even clean your house with peroxide. Google it, people. You can see how much things peroxide does. Some people use lemon. Lemon, you can clean. You can do a lot of stuff with lemons too. Some people, they use lemon juice to clean their teeth. You know, they use it to clean their teeth. They say it makes your teeth white. I tried it many times. My teeth is not sparkle white. I even use it with the baking soda. My teeth is not sparkle white. So I don't know how true that is, but they claim it works. You know, the lemon has acid, so you have to be careful with your teeth. Some people are not born with naturally white teeth, you know. But, you know, you still have to take care of your teeth and stuff like that. Your gums, your mouth, period. You know, but I don't know how they do it. I don't know how some people do it. I have to clean those areas. I clean my ears out too. They said it's not good to use Q-tip swabs in your ear. I have the other stuff that they sell, but I haven't put any of those in my ear yet. I still get a little Q-tip and I put a little, damp it with a little water. I don't stick it all the way in my ear, but I take it and I clean around my inside of my ear. I don't go all the way in. You're not supposed to do that, they said, because you can push whatever back into the ear. But you know, I still clean my ear with a Q-tip, and I clean the inside of the ear with the Q-tip. And then you also have to clean behind your ears, because if you don't clean behind your ears, take your finger and just go like this, and it stinks. You rub it back there, it smells, because you know the grease and the sweat, you know, it forms behind the ear, right on the tip, right here in the back. And if you don't clean that area, put your finger back there like I said and just go like this and smell it, and you'll see it's a disgusting smell. And you know, clean those areas. You have to. A lot of people, they walk around with, we call it snot in Barbados, cold. You know, they walk around with the cold and they nostrils, you know, it be all dried up and stuff, and it be just sitting there. You know, I don't know why people look into the mirror at themselves, but they don't see these things. You need to clean out your nose. You need to clean out your nostrils. And what I notice a lot of people do, they take their finger and they go like this, and they blow like that, and blow the, we call it snot. It's cold. Blow the cold out. They do the same thing with this. Wherever the hell they at, they do it. Some people take their clothing, their shirt or their blouse, and they wipe their nose with it. Some people even blow it and they clothes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, what kind of nastiness is this? People be doing a lot of slack things. It's disgusting. And they do this stuff in public also. It's disgusting. Oh my goodness. And you know what I used to see a lot of mothers, they used to be like breastfeeding their babies on the train, on the bus, out in public. Some would take uh, like a cloth or towel or something and they'll like cover it over here and they'll sit out and breastfeed the baby. I don't know about y'all, but I don't really think they should be doing that. I know you have to breastfeed your baby. I feel you should probably go into a private area and do that because with all of this stuff that be going on out here, I don't trust doing stuff like that. Me personally, my baby would have to wait until I get into a private area to do that because I wouldn't want to be, reaching in here and exposing my breast, covering it with a towel and then feeding. No, I wouldn't want to be sitting on no train or bus doing that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Someone was talking about this some years back, discussing it, and a lot of people were saying, it's okay for women to do that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Go in a private area and do that. You know. But over the years, I don't see people doing that. I don't see women doing that anymore. If they do, it's very seldom. But I don't really see women breastfeeding their baby out in public, in the train, the bus, on the street, wherever. I don't see that at all. I don't. And you know me, I'm very vigilant. I don't see that anymore. But back in the days, they used to do it a lot. A lot. But, people didn't really pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Because, nobody was, there was a lot of crazy stuff going on, but not like that. People wasn't paying attention to mothers breastfeeding their kids out on the train, in public, wherever. But now you don't really see it. And I hope they continue that way because too much stuff is happening on the trains, the buses, in public, period. So if I were any of these mothers, I wouldn't be sitting down all comfortable, looking around, and then take my little towel or whatever, reaching in my shirt, taking out my little boob, putting it in the baby mouth, but you got the little cloth or whatever covering here. I wouldn't do that because they have these maniacs out here. Instead of your baby sucking on your breast, they will have some crazy person. The minute you do that, they will be jumping in your lap for you to breastfeed them. So I wouldn't even be trying that. Yeah, y'all probably saying I'm crazy or this girl is crazy, this girl is funny. No, I'm not trying to be crazy or funny, but it's true. It's true. Because for yourself, they have a lot of lunatic, a lot of sick people out here roaming around the streets, on the trains, on the buses. For instance, if they have people, and this happened to me before, if they have individuals that would wear a coat in the train or the bus, and then they would come and stand right in front of you or by the door and open up their stuff like this, exposing their body. The person might be butt naked, or the person might have on a shirt, have on the pants, but have the pants like halfway down, and this part is open, and they private part is just hanging out, and they just standing there looking at you like it's really funny. You know what I'm saying? This happened to me. I was in the subway in New York, and this was at Utica Avenue Station. And I came walking down the stairs, and I'm waiting there for the train. Next thing you know, and it wasn't even cold outside, because homeless people, they walk around any old way. It doesn't matter what temperature it is. This man was walking up and down the train, up and down the platform. And it's not safe to stand close to the edge. A lot of people do that. I don't know when they're going to wise up, because that's how people push you in the tracks. But people don't listen. They don't pay attention. You're not supposed to do it. They have signs and everything saying it, but people still be standing up there. The train is not coming. Why are you standing there? Wait till the train pull up. Wait till the doors open. Wait till the people get off, and then you get on the train. But people, I don't know. Anyway, getting back to my story. This man had the nerve. He saw me. He walked right up to me, and he opened up his coat. He had all of this stuff. He had like pockets on the inside. He had a whole bunch of all sorts of stuff in here. It looked like he had the whole house, the kitchen, everything inside his coat. And to my surprise, his shirt was open, his pants was open, and his ding-a-ling was just hanging out. He was walking around like this. And he walks up to me and just opened up the coat and flashed himself in front of me. I was so angry. I said, if you don't get your ASS from me, I will F you up right in this subway. That's what I said. You should have seen how this man took off. He ran. Oh my God. He ran, and he kept looking back. It was a sight to see. Everyone was just looking. People was like so shocked. People was just talking. Oh my God, did you see what he just did? What? Are you crazy? And he probably stole all that stuff that he had in the coat. That's how they do it. But I was like in shock. Then another time, this happened to me twice. Another time, I'm sitting on the train, minding my damn business, because I'm always looking around, reading the signs. I never go to sleep on the train. It's not safe to do that. They would cut your air off if you do that, which means they would take your money, your bag, whatever. But people just don't listen. Or I will always stand by the door and wait for my stop. Most of the time I used to stand by the door. I didn't really like standing in the train holding on to the pole. Like I said, I used to bite my nails, so my fingers didn't look too kosher. I used to bite my nails all the way down here to the stump. So I would have to hold on to the bar, and I hated doing that because I didn't want nobody to see my fingers. I loved when it was wintertime taking a train because you wear gloves, so I didn't have to worry about stuff like that. But I was sitting down, and this man was sitting right across from me. And guess what he did? He opened up his jacket. He already had his legs open. And guess what was hanging out? His ding-a-ling again. And he's looking at me, smiling. I was like, you piece of shit, you need to get away from me. And then everyone was just looking, so he just grabbed his jacket and closed it up. And he turned his head as though nothing happened, making it look like I'm the one bugging out. But some people saw. I was like, these people are just too darn much. And this is in New York City, people. This is in New York. Any and everything happens and goes on in New York. I'm quite sure it happens in other states, but New York City, you gotta give them the thumbs up for that. You have to give them the thumbs up for that. I don't know. These people, oh my God. Well, it's clearing up. Look at it. It's clearing up. Yep. It got a little brighter. Yeah, but those are the crazy things that I used to go through while I was in New York. And it used to make my day like almost the worst thing. You know what I'm saying? Those experiences, because I used to be cursing up a storm. I used to be so pissed off. But yeah, to those mothers that is still breastfeeding their kids in public, be safe out there. I suggest y'all don't do that. Like I said, I haven't seen it in donkey years. You know, I'm quite sure they probably still doing it in the islands and stuff like that. Maybe it's okay over there, but I wouldn't try it either, because in the islands, they have crazy people too. Because I've been looking at YouTube and there's a lot of crazy things be going on over in the islands. You know what I'm saying? So the whole world is changing. It's changing. I don't know. The world is the same, just that it's the people. The people, everything is changing. I don't know what the hell is going on. We in some kind of apocalypse, whatever you call it. It's too much. But I just have to sit back and take it all in and then laugh, because I love to laugh. I love a good laugh. And when I see something funny, I crack up. It doesn't matter where the heck I'm at. I be so loud, like I'm cracking up right now, because I can see those things in my mind. I crack the hell up. I'm telling you, it's good to laugh. It's good to laugh, because no matter how angry you are, you have to laugh. Laughter is good. It's good. Yep. So we got a goose. I guess that's a goose. We got a goose right here in the lake. He just flew in, black and white. He's swimming. Yeah. Some more is gonna come. They like this kind of weather, like I said. And look, it's clearing up. It's clearing up. Oh God, the fog is gone. It's going. It's not going exactly, but it's going. So people, you can get in your cars and go drive wherever y'all have to go to work. Yeah, the kids came to school. Look, that's one school right there. They have several schools over here by me, but this one is closer to my home. So you see the students over there. So it was nothing for the Orlando what do you call it? For the Orlando government to come out and tell people to stay indoors. Yeah, it wasn't an emergency. It looked like it was, but it wasn't. So that's good. It's looking good. The sun is coming out. Yes, this lady getting in her car to go. Yep, you see the link bus over there too. And it's not cold. It's a little nippy, but it's not cold. It feels good. Yep. You see me, I'm here in my robe out here. Yep. Yippee-I-O. And the air, oh my God, it smells so good. Whew. You don't have all that smog that you have in New York City. You have to breathe in every day, every night. It smells so good. The air is so fresh. You feel it, the breeze. It's nice. It's so nice. I love it. Look at the trees. And another thing, it's good to keep plants in your house. I'm talking about live plants, not fake plants. A lot of people like buying fake plants. I don't know why, but me, I'm not into it. Real plants. You breathe better. Plants have a thing. You breathe better around real plants. To keep them in your house. Some people don't have, what you call it, the fingers, the thumbs for plants, because some people they don't know how to take care of plants and the plants die. But they have a lot of people that have the thumbs for it, the fingers for it. Like I'm one. Plants are good to keep in the house. And they have certain plants that you can keep in the house. So I suggest to some of you, go out there, go to Home Depot or plant stores or whatever, and Google it first, and then go in the stores and purchase you some plants. You don't have to spend a lot of money for the plants. Some of them, the prices are outrageous. But I bought mine from the flea market. I love getting mine from the flea market because you get a good bargain. You get a good deal. They have trees, fruit trees. They have a lot of different kind of plants at the flea market. If you have a house, you got a backyard, you can go in there and you can buy the coconut. They have the coconut from little, and you can plant it, because you see the tree is growing out of it. You can buy them from the flea market, and that was my first time seeing one at the flea market. Because I used to always wonder how the heck the coconut grows into like this kind of tree and stuff. But I saw it when I went to the flea market. It's 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 a small coconut, and you see the root or the stem coming out of the coconut, and you see the little branches. And this thing, you put it in the soil, and this grows into this big tree with the branches, and then the coconuts form on it, and that's how you get coconuts. I didn't know that. I didn't know how it grew. I always wondered, but when I went to the flea market, I actually saw it for myself, and I thought it was so cute. So I had bought me one. It was like $5. He was selling them for $5. He had a lot. And I gave mine away to a special person, that helped me down here. And she planted it in her backyard, and I was gonna give it to my daughter, but over there where she live at, they can't be planting stuff in their backyard and stuff like that. The management for that area, they do their own planting. So even if you have a house over there, you can't just go planting stuff. So I gave it to Miss Morales, a special person in my life. I will never forget Miss Morales. I love her. And I met her when I came down here. Very sweet, kind, gentle woman. An angel. Miss Morales, if you're watching my video, it's Jennifer. How are you? Happy holidays. I will be sending you a text like I do, telling you enjoy your holiday, you and your family. Miss Morales is from New York also. Yeah, she works with the veterans. That's how I met her. And she's very, very kind. Yep. And she's beautiful because I met her once. I met her because I invited her over here to where I live, because she's the one who told me about these apartments when they were, in the process. She's who told me about it. Like I said, she worked with the veterans. And that's how I happened to get in here. Hadn't for her, I wouldn't have known nothing about this place. Nothing. So I'm very grateful for her. So you see why that's why I say she's a very special person in my life, in my heart. And I this was around Corona time. And I never met her. We did everything on the phone. Like I said, I'm not computer literate. I went and I bought me a laptop, but I'm not computer literate, so I didn't really want to go mess things up. So I used to use my good old Google Pixel 8A phone. Well, I got an 8A now, and I upgraded. And I did all of my transactions through my phone since we couldn't meet in person. And yeah, and I got through and I got into these apartments, and I'm grateful. So I wanted to show gratitude to her. So I invited her over here when they were opening the building. Like I said in the video before, the the mayor of Orlando, Mayor Demons, an African American, very nice, kind, gentle, smart young man. I believe he's up there in his 50s, probably close to 60s if he's not there. But, I say young man because he don't look old. And not that there's nothing wrong with old. Don't get me wrong. He came over here with his peeps and they cut the ribbon and stuff. They had a big ceremony and stuff like that. We had to dress in black and white. And my manager, she wanted me to be the speaker for the tenants. I had a speech made up. I got my Marine friend, God rest his soul, he's dead now. He died. He was sickly. But we didn't know about it. But anyway, he wrote up my speech for me and everything. Very articulate man. And I was kind of nervous and stuff like that, but I never got to speak because the governor had someone from their office to speak about the building, so I didn't have to make the speech, which was good because I was so like in limbo land. I don't know if I would have been able to do it. I would have been able to do it, but I was nervous, put it like that. I was really nervous, because there was a lot of people here, Black, Spanish, Caucasian, Indian, name it. It was a lot of people here. They catered food, the food was great. And it was really, really, really nice. I did videos of it, but I send it out to my WhatsApp people and stuff like that. So, and I wasn't on YouTube yet where I could have recorded it. So, but, and I also took a picture with the mayor, because our manager, she chose 3 people. They wanted him to see what the apartments look like. So as though there's so many apartments, he wasn't going to be able to go to each one. So she chose 3 people. And she asked me. And I was like, okay. And then when I looked, she had my name on the list. She had a list and she had 3 people named checked off, different floors. And I was one of them. So him and his people came up to my apartment and I showed them around. And me and him, we stood in one of the bedrooms looking out because you could see the pool from both bedrooms. So we were in not the master bedroom, the other bedroom. So we were looking out at the pool and we were talking. He was like this close to me. I lived in New York City most of my life from 12 years old. And I saw the mayor on TV. On TV. The mayor came to New York City College of Technology one time when I was working, but I didn't get to see him, you know. I knew he was there because we were told, but they only chose certain officers to be in the event. So I was not one of those officers, so I never got to see him. But you know, that was the mayor before Adams, the tall Caucasian man. He's married to a Barbadian, Barbadian lady, She they said she's beautiful. Not they said she's a nice person. I never met her, but she's beautiful. She seemed like, but I never met him. And but he's very tall and he's supposed to be very nice also. But Adams, um, yeah, he was right before Adams, if I'm thinking right. I think so. Anyway, like I was saying, I was, and the mayor's office was right close to New York City College of Technology. I went over that way plenty of times, but I never really got to see this man. And I wasn't trying to see him anyway. But here I was, here in Orlando, and I actually met the mayor right in person, right like this. See how my fingers are? We was that close. And we chatted. We chat. And his people, they were in the living room. They have the camera crew. They were taking pictures of the apartment and asking me little questions and stuff like that. It was really nice. And me, I'm a person, I don't go berserk meeting anybody in high places. So, they're just like me. They're human just like me. If you cut their skin, they bleed just like me. They breathe just like me. They eat just like me. Just that they make more money than me. And they live in they have higher position than me. You know what I'm saying? But none of that it don't faze me, It doesn't faze me at all. I don't go berserk over celebrities or whatever position they are in. I'm just happy for them, and that's it. So, yeah, it was a great experience. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. So that's how I got to meet Miss Morales, my savior, my angel, my special person. And she was grateful too. And the Marine, she was also working with him too. So he saw her first. I invited her, but he saw her first. And when I came outside, he said, Jennifer, come. So I went over, and when I came over, I saw him with this lady, and he was talking with her. And she was looking at me, and she was smiling. I didn't know who she was because I never seen Miss Morales. And he said, do you know who this is? And I was like, no. She's beautiful, but no. He said, you sure? And I said, no. And the minute she opened her mouth and she laughed, I said, Miss Morales, that's you? Because she have a very distinctive voice. It's deep. It's a woman, but it's deep. And she always laughed. You can hear her laughter. You don't even have to see her to hear the laughter, It's very unique. And I said, Miss Morales, oh my God, my angel. And she said, Jennifer? This is Jennifer? I said yes, and we embraced each other. Oh my God. We held on to each other for a good maybe 10 minutes. We held on to each other. Oh my God. And then we just moved on to the area where the area was over here by the pool area, right over there. Not inside where the pool is at, but on the outside. And they had chairs and everything set up out there and the mic and stuff. So, the mayor and then the other speakers were out there, and the other people, because people came here too. Plus the tenants, well, not all of them, some. And everyone was invited, but some people, they are shy, because this is what they told me afterwards. But, it was a blessed day. I'm telling you, people, it was so beautiful. And yeah, he had his security and stuff, but, they weren't like running around like somebody gonna try to kidnap this man or kill this man. They was just standing out, just watching. They were mingling with us, and it was like that, like I said, over here it's really nice and pleasant and everything. And they had this section over here. This was blocked off for him and his people, this whole section right here. So they had like barriers set up where no one could park on this side, just them. But it was really, really nice. And not any and everyone can run up into this building, well, our building was up first. The other one wasn't even, I'm quite sure it was thought of, but they didn't start fixing it yet. So it was just my building, the first building. And yeah, it was beautiful. I told y'all I have a lot of stories. It was one of the greatest moments of my life too. So that's like, I had a lot of greatest moments. Like I said, the greatest one was when I gave birth to my daughter. The second one was being in the military, going into the military, being there. And meeting the mayor, that was one great moment too. I'm not gonna say that was like the third greatest, because they were other moments. But yeah, I could say that's like the third. No, graduating graduating from college, that's my third. That's a great achievement. And because I didn't graduate right after well, I was going right after high school to college, but I had took a long leave. I had my daughter, and I had rather work and make money to take care of her, because I was a single parent. And at the time, being stupid, you think you're making all this money, but the degree helps a great deal. So I took a long leave of absence. I used to go to Medgar Evers College, that's in Brooklyn. Public administration was my major, and I was going there pregnant. I was pregnant, and I used to be going to school. One of my professors used to tell me that my child was going to be very smart. He said daughter. I don't know how he knew I was having a girl, because I didn't even know at the time. But that's what he said. Your daughter is going to be a smart child. And believe it or not, my daughter is so freaking smart. Anyway, um, you know, I took a leave of absence after I had my daughter, because I needed money, to take care of my child. And I'm not one of those women that go out there screwing around to make money or whatever. I'm not with that. So, I had a job, but while I was pregnant, I wasn't working. I used to work at a warehouse on 34th Street in Manhattan, a clothing warehouse. And, a friend of mine, her sisters who hooked me up, because they used to work there. They're from Barbados also. And happy holidays to you, Monica. She lives in Manhattan. And her sister passed away some years back. And it's crazy because I took the leave and I didn't return back to college for quite a while. But in my mind, I wanted to finish. I wanted to go back to get that piece of paper. It took me time because I continued working. I tried to get back and I took the test, but your GPA score had to be a 3.0 and better. So I was trying to get in at several colleges, but mine wasn't 3.0 or better. It was close to 3, but it wasn't what they wanted. So my sister Pam that passed away, she went to College of New Rochelle to get her GED. And, they had the GED program. I guess they still do it, where you could continue on with college if you wanted to. So she told me about it. And I went and I took the entrance test. And I scored a 2.70 score. And I got in. That's how I got into College of New Rochelle. And I graduated from there with a bachelor's degree, a Bachelor of Art degree, because I wanted to do social work. I said in a prior video a Bachelor's of Science, but it's not a Bachelor of Science. It's a Bachelor's of Art. No, it's a Bachelor of Art. What was it? I said social sciences in the prior video, but it's liberal arts. Correction, liberal arts. And the reason for that was because when you first go to the school, they tell you all this yam crap. It's a school for social work and all this kind of stuff. And now, here I am, I'm taking all these courses for social work, juvenile justice, sociology, social science, psychology. I was taking all these courses. And now when I graduated, guess what? The degree is a liberal arts degree. So me, I queried it. I went to the office and I wanted to know, well, if this is a school for social work, how come I got a liberal arts degree? So they explained to me, they said, we give the social work classes, but it's not actually a school for social work. So I was like, oh, okay. It didn't really matter to me because I got the degree anyway. That's what I went there to get, the damn degree. I had tried so many places to get a job in the field. But as you know, a lot of places they tell you, oh, you don't have enough experience, all this crap. I even went as far as juvenile counselor. I passed the test because they were taking people. I saw it and I went for the interview. And to become a juvenile counselor, it is hard, people. It is hard. Because they were taking you without taking the test. You could get in, and then you could take the test later when it comes up. At the time, the test used to come out every 4 years. So I saw it in a newspaper, and I called, and then I went down there and I applied. There was a lot of people there, male and female, with their bachelor's degree and stuff. But you have to go through this interview. It's 3 interviews you go to. The first, I made it to 2 interviews. The last one, I did not succeed. These people, they ask you questions. They give you scenarios. You sit with someone at a desk, and they have a tape recorder. They watch your body language and everything. Now, mind you, before you go there, no one schools you about how or what is going to happen. So, a lot of us did not get the position because we didn't answer the question the way they wanted it to be answered, or we weren't showing strong enough strength to handle a job like that, because you're working with kids, teenagers, you're working with them. And like I said in the prior video, they said the teenagers are worse than the grown-ups in those facilities. You know what I'm saying? They are worse. The things they do and all this kind of stuff. So you have to know how to handle these kids. You have to know how to go out there in the field and remove these kids that's in danger from the house. It's a whole lot, and it's serious. So if you don't have the mind or the heart for that, you're not going to get into it. But these people that interview you, they're the ones that judge you. You might be the one for the job, but from them checking you out, and they see that you don't fit the description, you will not get that job. So I never made it to the 3rd interview. And when you first got there, before you fill any forms or anything out, they tell you you're going to be going through 3 interviews, but if you don't make it through the first and the 2nd interview, you get up, you grab your belongings, you leave the building. Do not hang around asking anyone any questions. Just go. They're not at liberty or allowed to tell you why you didn't make it through the 1st stage, the 2nd stage, nothing like that. So that's saying, get your stuff, leave, and go about your business. And that's exactly what you had to do. So I left. I was kind of like, I was kind of upset, because I took the day off from my job, which means I wasn't going to get paid for it. But what can I say? The 2nd time now, I tried again, and this time what did I do? The 2nd time I tried, I took the test. I took the test this time because the test was out. So I took the test and I passed the test. I passed the test with an 80. You needed a 70, so I got an 80. And I was so hyped. I waited 4 years for this bad boy. Paid my money. And I went for the interview. I got through that. Then I was supposed to take a physical, so they were supposed to send me the information on where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go to this place in Bedford-Stuyvesant. I I had the address, but I had to wait for the date. I never got the date, nothing. So I waited a while. I didn't worry about it. I waited a while, like when it came back to my fresh in my mind. And I decided to call juvenile justice. That's in Manhattan. That's over there by like Brooklyn Bridge. I called, and a young lady told me that they no longer work there. They merge with ACS. I was like, what? So what am I supposed to do now? She said, no. I didn't call. I went down there. I took the trip and went down there because someone told me I should go down there in person. I went down there, and that's when I found out that they moved. So while I was there, I got the address to where they moved to. So I went over there. It wasn't too far from where they had the juvenile justice office. I went over to the ACS place, and that's when I was told that they merged with ACS. So I said, well, damn, I didn't say damn, but I was like, well, what do I have to do now? The lady said, I'm sorry, you waste your money and stuff like that and time, but you just have to wait for when the next tests come out and take it. I said, what? I waited 4 years and I'm gonna do this and wait another 4 years? Oh no, I'm not wasting my money, I'm not doing that. So guess what? I just stayed on my job where I was at the college in New York City College of Technology. I just stayed here. I was just so disgusted. I felt like just giving up. I didn't want to look for no more other jobs. I didn't care about how much money they got out there to make. I didn't care about any of those things. Someone said I got comfortable. Well, I got comfortable where I was. I had a good shift, good hours, could do overtime. I had good medical benefits. And I said, to hell with it. So I just stayed here. I tried later on taking other tests, corrections I mentioned in the video before. I'm not going to go into that. I tried, it was this other, it's called St. Vincent. They deal with foster care kids and stuff like that. I put application in there. I never got called. Oh, I tried so many different other jobs, but a lot of them, I was on a waiting list and all this kind of crap. I spent my money taking all these tests, never got called. Some I passed, but never got called. I was just too through. I said, no, I'm not trying anymore. I gave up on it. So I stayed. I even took the test at New York City College of Technology to be promoted in a higher status. I took the test like 3 times, and I scored an 80. I scored a 70. The passing score was supposed to be 70. One, I scored 70. I scored 80. Then I scored a 75. But the results were I failed. So I was like, you know what? I am not wasting my money or my time doing this anymore. So I just stayed at the position where I was, and I just said to hell with it. So I just stayed there until I retired. Call me stupid if you want. I really don't care. But I gave up on doing that because that was money I was losing each time I go take these tests. All this crap. So I just gave up. I just said, no, I'm not trying it anymore. So I retired out of that. So you see, I'm retired from the military. I did 22 years. I retired from this city job. I did 20 years. So I'm good. Like I said, I wasn't born rich. I ain't trying to be rich. If it happens, it happens, but I don't really worry about stuff like that. I don't even care because having more money means you have more bills, more problems, whatever. It's nothing wrong with having a lot of money, but a lot of shit, excuse me, comes along with having all this money. So I'm quite comfortable. I am living, I am alive, I am well, I'm not sick. I live in a beautiful place. I have a beautiful home. It's a nice, beautiful building. I am grateful. I am thankful to my Heavenly Father above. And that's that. I'm not saying not to try. Keep trying, people. Keep trying. Young and old. Don't give up. Don't give up on life. But there are other things out there that you can chase after. If you see something is not working for you, try something different. For real. Because look at me now. I always wanted to write my story. I just had to wait for the right time. And like I said, God let you know when that time is. So when I came here, I wanted to do that. But I got myself situated first with apartment and everything. Then the money came in, because you need money to go write a book. Money came in, and then something clicked in my head telling me, do it now. So I wrote my story. I have an autobiography. I wrote it. It was published in 2021. And yeah, I'm also a notary public. I always wanted to do that, like I said in a prior video. And I already told a story about that in New York. So coming here, I accomplished that. I accomplished my book. And there's something else I accomplished, but I am not going to say it on YouTube. But I am very grateful. I am very grateful. So you see, you can accomplish anything you set your heart or your mind to do. You just have to put the work in. It's not hard. Whatever you want to do in life, or you always wanted to do but you didn't have the chance to do it, you can still do it. It doesn't matter how old you are. Believe it or not, because I'm not no little spring chicken. I'm not old either, but I'm not no little spring chicken. So you can accomplish your dreams. It might not have happened early in life. It might not have happened like the older you got, but it can happen. It doesn't matter what age. It can happen. But you have to make that happen. No one else is going to do it for you. A lot of people would tell you you're wasting time. Oh, don't even bother to do that. You're wasting time. Or you can't do it. Or you're stupid. Or something negative. Don't listen to none of these crack whacks. Because they don't have no goals for themselves. So they're going to try to shatter yours. Do not listen to no one. Do what you want to do. Do it when the time, when you feel the time is right. But never put it off. Never put it off. Because the older you get, you're going to say, oh my God, I should have done this. Oh my God, I wasted all this time. Don't do that. Get up and do what you have to do. What you want to do. Have to do. Need to do. Do it. And you will feel so good about yourself. You will feel complete. After you accomplish all of those things, even if it's just one thing you want to accomplish, you wanted to accomplish, you will feel so full. You will feel great. I feel fulfilled. I am fulfilled. Yes, because I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I might not have been able to do it back then, but I still have life in me and I did them. I did them. So take my advice and do the do. I am dead serious. Do the do. Because I met a lot of people. They speak to me, and when they hear my story, they be like, oh my God, I wanted to go in the military. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. But it was always a but. They never said why. They didn't, but it was a but. And then they say, but I don't think about it. I think about it and I wish I did, but I got old now, I'm sick. I can't do this. I can't do that now. And I still try to encourage these people that I met along the way. I do. I don't know if any of them went ahead and did what they had to do, but, well, a couple of them I know, or a few of them I know, did. I'm not talking about the military. They went on doing other things. But I'm just saying, don't be like anyone that's thinking like that. That's negative talking. That's negative thinking. Just do it. I know sometimes a lot of us don't have the money to do what we want to do, but you can try to save. Try to save a little something. You know what I'm saying? If you are working, try to save a little something. Even if you get in public assistance. If you're getting public assistance, that little money that you getting, try to save a little something out of it. Seriously, save a little something. Open up a bank account. You can open up a bank account with freaking $5. I think you can still do it with $5. I started out with $5, believe it or not. And you can save a little something. I'm not a great saver, but I try to keep a little something in my account. I have like 3 accounts. I don't have $1 million or $1 billion in them, but I try to keep a little something in my accounts. You have to, and you will see, you try, do it. You don't have to have a job to have a bank account. You could be getting a little public assistance, I swear to God. And don't knock public assistance, because it's a great help for a lot of people. A great help. Them food stamps come in handy, brother, sister. Them food stamps come in handy. You don't have to pay taxes. You go into the store and you can pick up your groceries and stuff, feed your family or whatever, or yourself. Because down here, a single person can get it too. It goes according to your income. And you can't get it if your income is real high. You can't. But it's worth a try. And down here in Florida and some of the other states, it's easy to get it. You don't go through the extreme like you do in New York or maybe a lot of other places. I can't speak for other places. I could only speak about New York. It's hard to get it in New York. But down here, it's easy. It goes according to your income, people. But all you got to do is put that foot forward and go fill out the application and stuff. Like I said, they have places down here where it's called the Access Center. You go in there with all your paperwork, and they have the people in there. Florida has a lot of Spanish people here and stuff like that. No offense to the Spanish people, but a lot of the places have a lot of Spanish folks working there, and they help you out. They're very courteous. You might meet one or two that's not, but that's their job, But they try. You meet that in a lot of nationalities anyway. But like I said, here in Orlando, I guess throughout the whole Florida, I don't know. I can only speak for here in Orlando where I live. You know, they have the access center, and you go in there, you take your credentials, your paperwork and stuff, and you don't even fill out the application. They call you. Yeah, they give you an application. You fill it out, then they call you inside, and they go on their computer. They put everything into the computer, and they do the sending off for you. You don't have to mail this stuff out or nothing. You just go in there and do that, and then you wait to get an answer in the mail. And then if you get qualified, then you know you get the card in the mail, and then you could go shopping. You could go to the grocery store, and you get it every month. I think it's like for 6 months, and then they do a renewal. And if your income is still the same, nothing changed, you'll continue to get it. Now, if your income go up higher than what it's supposed to be, then you wouldn't get it again. But then I think a year later, they'll send another letter to you to see if you need to get it again, and then you fill it out, because nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Sometimes things is going good right now, and then the next time you turn around, things might have fell down. You know what I'm saying? It might have went up higher or went down lower. So that's a good thing. New York, they don't do that. They if you got on that and you got cut off, they don't send you nothing later on in the mail to try to see if you want to apply again. They don't. Here they do. So don't put in your head, oh, I don't want no public assistance. Oh, I don't want no food stamps. People, get with it, all right? Get with it. They have a lot of rich folks that's getting food stamps. Believe it or not. I was told this. So go get what you got to get. Food stamps, buy food for your house, for your household. Even people that living in a shelter, they get food stamps. They in the shelter, but they getting the food stamps. They getting all this money to buy groceries. Where are they gonna put all these groceries? They can't. So they take their food stamps. A lot of them, they sell it to people and get money. A lot of them get drugs with the money. Then they do a lot of stuff with theirs, but that's none of my business. So that's on them. So just try it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these homeless people out here in the street, they get food stamps, people. They get money and food stamps. They don't have a house. They living on the street, but they get food stamps. They got some kind of little income or something going on. And I don't even think you have to have income to get on there. Just be homeless or whatever, a veteran or whatever, and you get your stuff. You just have to go and apply for it. You just never know. So get your little butt up, or big butt up, or medium-sized butt up, and go out there and do the do. I'm dead serious. A lot of this stuff that you get here in America, you don't get in other places, other countries. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody's trying to break their necks, kill them necks, get over the border to get in this country. I am dead serious. For real, for real, for real. So go and do the do. Do the do. So I've been out here long enough. The weather warmed up. Look at it. It's still cloudy, but it's not like how it was foggy, foggy, foggy. It feels nice. It feels good. The kids are out playing. Yeah, they still have a lot of cars parked here. So I guess maybe a lot of people don't have to go out today. It's Thursday. Yeah. So I'm going to go inside now and do my do. Take my shower, groom myself, and stuff like that. And I am not really a breakfast person, but I will make something to eat. But I'm not going to eat it right now. I usually have brunch, but it depends on what time it is that I'll eat. I don't know. Can't say right now. But I'm going to go inside. I need to go to Walmart later to pick up my spirulina, you know, the liquid that my dermatologist sends for me to put on my face so I don't get the hormonal acne, you know, because once in a while, like I said in a prior video, you know, they be popping up sometimes. I don't have none right now, but I can feel the little hairs growing out under my chin, so I have to put the laser cream on it so it could take it off. So I'm gonna put that on and let it sit on there for a while. You know, like I said, I'm not a man, but you know, I have a lot of male hormones in me. People that this stuff happens to, some people get it on their chest and stuff. You have a lot of male hormones in you, you know. So what can I say? Be thankful, be grateful. I'm grateful that I woke up this morning. Hope y'all say the same. So this is JU Dash I saying peace out. Have a lovely day.